Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me in another Okay. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining me in another Dreaming Spanish update. I really appreciate you being here and coming to share my Spanish learning experience with me. I have a little bit of good news that it's great news, but unfortunately just the situation around it made it not so great for me personally. I actually reached and passed my 1,000 hours for Dreaming Spanish a while ago. Actually, I passed it not too long after I posted my last video, but the day I got to 1,000 hours with Spanish was a day that I cried a lot. I had just some personal life issues going on and I was very down, very depressed. And I'm not saying because of like that I wanted to quit. I was consuming content, I was listening to music, I was trying to make sure to keep up with it because I do genuinely care about Spanish, but I couldn't be as fiery as I was at the beginning, unfortunately. And I really thought that, you know, when I got to my 1,000 hours, it was going to be this huge celebration. I was going to make this YouTube video and like put a posting up, or I don't know, I thought it was going to be like this really huge moment for me. And, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm still here, I'm still smiling, and I'm still I'm still trying my hardest to get this language. So, moving on. So I just wanted to tell you exactly what I have been doing in order to try to move forward with the talking aspect of it now that I've completed the list. I'm not done listening, obviously, but I've done the like hardest part and I can understand Spanish now. So now I can talk, right? No, I cannot talk, but I'm working on it. Let's start with the first thing I did after I got my 1,000 hours was I went to the library and I went to go grab some children's books. And that was not what I expected it to be. I thought I was going to be more interested in reading those books and be like, oh yeah, like I'm picking up Spanish with like reading because I'm an intellectual, you know. No, not for me, not happening. So I got the books, held them for about a month. I tried reading them. I didn't try. I tried the first week and maybe the second week, but then I just held them until it was time for me to return them back to my public library. And then that was the end of that. The next thing I did was I actually downloaded italki. And when I tell you this was trial and error for real, it was trial and error. The first italki session I booked had the date set. I was super excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. My professor unfortunately canceled on me. So I was like, okay, no, it's fine. Okay, we'll just book a different one. I booked this next one and that professor canceled on me too. I booked a third lesson and we actually started it. And it ended in 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, you know, it wasn't working, but I was like, you know, if I give up right now, I'm not gonna get to where I wanna go. I'm not gonna be able to actually experience this and see if I like it. So I need to try again. So I ended up trying again and I got in contact with the Colombian professor and it was one of the community tutors. I keep saying professor, but I guess it's a professor. One of the community tutors, and she's really great. She's forcing me to talk in my very discomfort land of I want to talk, but I'm embarrassed. Like she's like the one being like, yeah, you need to say that in Spanish. So I really like that about her. I wanted to have another professor. So actually recently I found another person who's a Mexican tutor. Literally had one session with him. So I'm going to try again and see if like we really work out. But so far I really like him. One, because he likes anime, and two, because he's just very chill, you know, very much my vibe. He knows about, why can't I think of the word right now? Oh my gosh. The thing that I'm doing right now, what is it? Comprehensible input. He knows about comprehensible input. So, oh my goodness, I am super excited. It's actually way less expensive than I thought it was going to be, at least with these tutors, because they're community tutors. I think the more professional tutors or professors are more expensive for sure, but I really wanted to try it out to see if I would like it, and I generally do like it, and I'm going to continue doing it. The next thing that I did very recently was I downloaded Babbel. I never ever planned on not studying grammar at all, to be honest. Like, I'm not one of those who's like super against like learning grammar, because like I just wanted to learn the concept. So because of that, I decided to download or find an app that would help me with both speaking, reading, and understanding the grammar rules. So far, it feels very basic, I'm not gonna lie, but what I'm trying to drill into my head is like, hey, like that's exactly what it's supposed to be like. It's supposed to feel easy enough for you to understand the concept. It shouldn't be super challenging. If it's too challenging, like you're not gonna wanna continue doing it. You're not gonna even know what you're doing. So I'm trying to like pace myself, because that's exactly how it was when I started with the super beginner videos on Dreaming Spanish that were like, oh my gosh, this is like so basic. Obviously, I know what the color green is, but like it was worth it, because in the end, I just kept building on that foundation. So I really hope it works, because I paid for 6 months of it. Why? I don't know. I should have just done 3 months, honestly, but my money's gone. So yeah, but yeah, that's been exactly what I've been doing in order to learn this language, in order to acquire it after my huge emotional meltdown. Gosh, I'm actually very sorry that life happened in that way, where it was able to knock me down so completely, where I wasn't excited for some monumental moment in my life, I feel like. But it's not gonna kill my joy. It's disappointing that it wasn't more of like a party. There's certain things I want to start to implement into my routine now. So I'm still trying to consume content, not as many hours as I used to. Now I'm doing just about, I think, 30 minutes to an hour a day. And in addition to making sure to consume content, I want to try to differentiate the content a little bit, because I did try watching some shows. I talked about it in my last video, but actually, I don't know, those shows, they were good and interesting, but they're definitely not my style of like show that I would normally watch, like even in English or in Korean, because I like K-dramas. I like something more sweet and more like family friendly. I don't like things that are too adulty. I don't know how to explain it. I just like a good story in general. So just the shows that I started with weren't really for me. So one thing that my last tutor suggested, actually, some of the animated shows or movies that I may have liked when I was younger, to do that in Spanish and to try those out. And which is something that I had thought about doing in the past, but I totally forgot about that. So, but that's a really good idea. Actually, I'm not the type to sit around and watch a show for hours on end. I don't binge watch anything. I watch 1 or 2 episodes and I'm done for like a week, to be honest. Because I'm trying to use the movie to learn Spanish, it's a really good way to encourage me mentally to like sit down for a little bit to watch something. So I'm actually really excited to try that. Just to wrap things up, I just wanted to mention, going forward, I'm probably not going to be doing as many Dreaming Spanish specific updates. I might do little updates here and there, but it won't be the main focus of my channel anymore. I kind of mentioned this a little bit in my last video, and I'm just mentioning it again. Probably gonna start talking about other things. My channel is not just only about Spanish learning. I don't want it to be only about that, but that's just kind of been what my main focus has been for a long time. But now I kind of feel like I'm free. I put myself in like Spanish jail, because I was like, yeah, 5 hours a day, let's go, you know, I'm gonna get this language down in a year. I still don't have it down. I still have a long way to go, but now I'm freeing myself a little bit more to experience my life, to live my life, to do other things. Something I really got into in between all of that was doing my own nails. Look at my nails. I did this for myself. And can you believe this actually started from me watching one video in Spanish of somebody doing her own nails at home. That's what inspired me, and now I have like a new hobby that I really like to do. So I don't know, I'm living my life. I'm enjoying it as much as I can. After that whole mess of a situation that I went through, I am gonna be happy for the rest of this year, okay? I don't want any bad vibes. Maybe I'll make a video of me talking one of these days, but we all know I'm too shy for that. Or if you didn't know, now you know. Oh man, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please go ahead and watch my other videos regarding my Dreamy Spanish updates, and please tune in next time for a different video if you would like to see me again, if you care about me enough. You know, if you don't, it's fine, but you know, God's watching you and all that, whatever.